Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And one of the things I feel I need to do on this channel is I need to highlight events that I think are next level. And we were about to talk an event who is flying out a speaker who I've interviewed on this channel before, and we'll do it again. It is occurring March 3rd, 5 o'clock in Fresno, California. If you are in Fresno or even close to Fresno on March 3rd and you are not at this event, no bueno. So let's welcome Stratton Brown to the show, who is one of the hosts putting it together. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Thanks for having me on, Mike.
Absolutely. So let's talk about who is putting it on, and then we will highlight the speaker. One of the things that I love about what you and others in Fresno are doing is you really are kind of following the squad up kind of mentality, where you are not treating each other as competitors, but are treating each other as friends and collaborators. So you and two other rock star investors are putting on this event. Let's give those other two a shout out, and then we will get to who you are flying out.
Oh yeah, so we got Dean Rogers, my good friend and business partner actually, and then Jason Pritchard, another amazing investor. And so we had a conversation at the beginning of the year of like, hey, what are we gonna do? We all host some like really big meetups, but then we don't want to overlap stuff.
Right.
And like we all work together anyway. I was like, bro, let's just do like, we'll just throw one each month, all three of us.
There you go.
So like, okay, what are we doing in January? What are we doing in February? What are we doing in March? And so our goal is like, we'll fly out one person once a quarter, make it a really big one.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one social one and then one tactical one. Because what we've seen is that most people don't really come for the tactics. You can get that a lot on YouTube. They come to talk to us.
Right.
Right. They're like, they want their very specific questions answered.
Yeah.
That YouTube can't answer.
Yeah.
And so that's why I have the social stuff. And then we have Henry fly out, who's a savage and has built up a pretty sizable portfolio in a short amount of time.
Well, let's talk about it. You referenced him, Henry Washington. Again, he's someone that's been on my channel. Thank you for that introduction. I think I interviewed Henry probably 4 months ago or so, and his story is just outstanding. So why don't you tease some folks with Henry's story? And again, you're going to get a lot of stuff on March 3rd.
Well, he's a Central Valley native. He's actually from Bakersfield. He's from Bakersfield, works an IT job, and then he left it, and then I think he has 70 units now.
Yeah, I think so.
Over a 3 or 4 year span that he has completely built with no money down. Yeah. Like an insanity in like such a short amount of time. And this is in Arkansas, so it's a high cash flow state. Really, really cool. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Like, and he's going to show how he's done it, how he transitioned from corporate America, which I think is really big for your channel. Because the majority of the people who follow you are really high income earners who are just trying to get into real estate. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an amazing story. He's talked about, I think I remember the story where he talked about his first purchase. He had to stretch and then he backed out. He kind of downsized so he could get going. And there's just so many things in Henry's story. And again, he left his job, right? Talk about the one rental at a time story. He does live in Arkansas. So it is a cheaper, not only cheaper area, but yeah, what I loved about Henry's story is he just does the work. He's just keeps at it, doesn't judge, doesn't move forward. He just keeps moving forward. And to see what he's accomplished in 3 or 4 years is pretty amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. And we're going to have drinks there. So we'll have alcohol for the first time. We'll have food. And then afterwards, we'll probably do a little meetup somewhere at a restaurant if everybody wants to keep going. But I'm excited. And we don't really get to see everybody anymore. Right. It's been 2 years to where all of the people who I know in our community, I really only get to see like a handful of them. And it's really with the Zoom calls. Yeah. To where now we get to get everybody gathered. We already have people confirmed from the Bay Area, people confirmed from Sacramento. Nice. We'll have people coming in from LA. So it'll be pretty big. We're hoping to get like 250 to 300 people there.
So you're doing this, I think I saw somewhere on Shaw. Where are you doing this at?
The Ramada Inn off of Shaw.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So again, what I love about the three of you doing this together is you're spending money, right? You're going to be flying Henry out. You're doing that. He's not paying that. You're putting together a event space. And again, you're doing it to give back. So to see you three, Jason, Dean, collaborate is truly squad up, kind of following what I'll say Pace Morby and Ty and all those other folks do. So I think it's just going to take everybody's business to the next level.
Yeah, that's where you make all your connections. if it wasn't for meetups, I don't really think I'd be in real estate. Like that's how I got started. That's how I met Alan. Because I
Yeah.
met Alan at a meetup.
Yeah. What I would tell folks to do, again, if you're in Fresno or you're looking to invest in Fresno, I'm talking to you, Bay Area, you, Sacramento, you, LA. Take the day off, take half day, get your ass to this event. You want to meet the rock stars of Fresno real estate? This is how, right? If you haven't met Jason, missing out. Not met Stratton, missing out. Haven't met Dean, missing out. This is your chance, their event. And then to hear Henry speak on top of that, and then to socialize after, you need to be taking March 3rd or March 4th off, whatever you have to do. I don't want to hear any excuses. So where are we going to send them to register for this event? Because we got to blow through that 250 number.
I hope so. Meetup.com. Go to Central Valley Wholesalers is one of our groups. So we have Visalia Real Estate Meetup, Central Valley Wholesalers, and Central Valley Real Estate Investors are the three different meetup groups that we all host individually. And so we all posted it out. And then if you really can't find those, go to my Instagram. The link is in my bio.
And what I'll do for you, because I really value what you, Dean, and Jason are doing, is I will delete my entire description or show notes or whatever the hell this thing's called on YouTube, and I will just put the meeting ID in the description. So this is going to be one of those events you want to go to. And frankly, Stratton, I have no idea how you guys are going to top Henry Washington for the next one. You're setting the bar pretty high.
We have a couple of people in mind. Luckily, I feel like I have a decently strong network.
Yeah.
Where I can coerce some people to come out, but it is hard to top Henry. I mean, he's right now, he's the co-host of Bigger Pockets.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing.
I mean, that's a pretty hard top.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys will figure out a way. So Stratton, any other closing thoughts on this?
Follow me on Instagram at StratDaddy. Listen to my podcast, the Winning Move Podcast. Follow me on YouTube at StratDaddy. March
3rd, 2022, next week, 5 p.m. Fresno. Link in the show notes. Meetup.com. Yay, show notes down there. Thanks, Stratton.
Thanks, Mike.